Top 4 hidden poison that is destroying your kidneys. Every day. What if I told you your kidneys could be getting damaged every day? Without pain, without warning, and without you knowing it. Your kidneys work quietly in the background. They clean your blood, remove waste, balance minerals, and help control blood pressure. You don't feel them working, but they work 24/7. Here's the scary part. Most kidney damage doesn't come from alcohol or strong toxins. It comes from everyday things you use, sort of eat, or drink, thinking they are safe. These are hidden poisons. They build up slowly, and by the time symptoms appear, the damage is often already serious. In this video, I'll reveal the top 4 hidden poisons that are destroying your kidneys every single day. Almost everyone is exposed to at least one of them. Watch until the end because the last poison is the most common, and avoiding it could help protect your kidneys before it's too late. 1. Pain medications. Let's talk about something almost everyone uses, and almost no one thinks is dangerous for the kidneys. Everyday pain medications. Many people take painkillers like they are harmless. When the head hurts, they take one pill. When the back or knees hurt, they take another. For many people, this becomes a normal habit over months or even years. What most people don't realize is that pain medications are one of the most common causes of drug-related kidney damage around the world. Most over-the-counter painkillers, especially drugs like ibuprofen, naproxen, and high-dose aspirin, belong to a group called NSAIDs. These medicines reduce pain by blocking chemicals known as prostaglandins. While prostaglandins are involved in pain and inflammation, they also have a very important job inside your body. They help keep healthy blood flow going to your kidneys. When you block these chemicals too often, the blood flow to the kidneys becomes weaker. Less blood means less oxygen, and that puts your kidneys under constant stress. The danger increases even more if painkillers are used frequently, taken in high doses, or used when the body is already under pressure. This includes times when you are dehydrated, when you haven't eaten, or if you have conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure. According to the National Kidney Foundation, NSAIDs can significantly reduce kidney blood flow in these situations, making it harder for the kidneys to filter waste properly. Over time, this stress can lead to real damage. Medical research published in respected journals, such as the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology, shows that long-term or heavy use of painkillers can cause acute kidney injury, chronic inflammation inside the kidneys, and even progressive chronic kidney disease. It can also disturb important minerals in your blood, like potassium, and lower your GFR, which is one of the key markers doctors use to measure kidney function. What makes this especially dangerous is how silent the damage is. Many patients with kidney disease say the same thing. They never abused painkillers. They just used them normally. The problem is that kidney damage often causes no pain at all. In fact, doctors warn that symptoms may not appear until more than 60% of kidney function is already gone. By the time fatigue, swelling, or abnormal blood tests show up, the damage may already be serious and difficult to reverse. That's why common pain medications are considered a hidden poison that slowly destroys the kidneys without warning. 2. Salt. Now let's talk about salt. Salt itself is not poison. In fact, your body needs a small amount of sodium to work properly. The real problem is how much salt a modern diets force onto your kidneys every single day. Most people today consume far more sodium than their kidneys were ever designed to handle. And this slow overload quietly damages kidney health over time. When you eat too much salt, your body holds on to extra water. This extra fluid increases blood volume, which raises blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the strongest enemies of healthy kidneys. Inside each kidney are millions of tiny filtering units called glomeruli. These filters are very delicate. When blood pressure stays high for a long time, the pressure inside these filters also rises. According to kidney specialists, this constant pressure slowly injures the blood vessels inside the kidneys, making it harder for them to remove waste from the blood. Medical research from organizations like the American Heart Association and the National Kidney Foundation clearly shows a strong link between high sodium intake and kidney disease. People who consume too much salt are more likely to develop hypertension-related kidney damage, leakage of protein into the urine, and faster progression of chronic kidney disease. Over time, the filters inside the kidneys can become scarred, a condition doctors call glomerulosclerosis. Once this scarring happens, the damage is often permanent. The most dangerous part is that excess salt rarely comes from the salt shaker. It comes from everyday foods that many people eat without thinking twice. Processed and packaged foods are the biggest hidden sources. Instant noodles, canned soups, fast food meals, packaged snacks, sauces, and seasoning powders are often loaded with sodium. Because of this, many people consume 2 to 3 times the recommended daily sodium limit without realizing it. Even people who believe they eat normally may still overload their kidneys every day. Your kidneys try their best to remove this excess sodium, but they can only work so hard for so long. When sodium levels stay high, the kidneys remain under constant stress. Doctors often see early warning signs such as swelling in the ankles, fingers, or face. This swelling is not just a cosmetic issue. It is a sign that the kidneys are struggling to balance fluids and sodium properly. Unfortunately, many people ignore these signs or blame them on aging or fatigue, while the damage continues quietly in the background. That is why excess salt is considered a hidden poison for the kidneys. It does not cause sudden pain or immediate symptoms. Instead, it slowly raises blood pressure, damages kidney filters, and pushes the kidneys closer to failure, day after day, often without any clear warning until serious damage has already occurred. Quick pause for a second. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more videos about kidney health. And if you have any questions or concerns, leave a comment below. I read them all and try to reply when I can. Also, I'm curious, where are you watching from and how old are you? Let me know in the comments. It really helps me understand you better and make better videos for you. Now let's continue. 3. Iron. Now let's talk about iron. Iron is essential for life. Your body needs it to make red blood cells and carry oxygen. Without enough iron, you can feel weak, tired, and short of breath. But what many people don't understand is this. Iron is helpful only when your body truly needs it. When iron levels go beyond what the body can use, iron slowly becomes toxic, especially to the kidneys. When there is too much iron in the body, free iron begins to circulate in the blood and tissues. This free iron creates something called oxidative stress. In simple terms, it produces harmful particles that damage cells from the inside. The kidneys are especially vulnerable because they filter large amounts of blood every day. Excess iron can directly injure the tiny tubules inside the kidneys, the parts responsible for reabsorbing water and important nutrients. Over time, this damage triggers inflammation and scarring, which doctors call fibrosis. Once scarring develops, healthy kidney tissue is slowly replaced with tissue that can no longer function properly. Iron overload does not usually happen from food alone. It often comes from supplements taken without medical supervision. Many people take iron pills just in case, thinking they will gain more energy or prevent weakness. Others receive frequent iron injections, have certain blood disorders, or undergo repeated blood transfusions. According to studies published in journals such as Kidney International and the American Journal of Nephrology, excess iron in these situations is linked to increased oxidative kidney injury, death of kidney tubular cells, and faster progression of chronic kidney disease. Research also shows that high iron levels can reduce the kidney's ability to recover after an injury, making damage more permanent. The most dangerous part is that iron overload rarely causes clear early symptoms. People may feel slightly tired, have joint discomfort, or notice nothing at all. Meanwhile, iron continues to build up quietly in the kidneys and other organs. By the time kidney function begins to decline on blood tests, the damage may already be advanced. This is why doctors strongly warn against taking iron supplements without proper testing. It is important to be very clear about one thing. Iron itself is not the enemy. Iron supplements are life-saving for people with iron deficiency anemia, chronic blood loss, or certain kidney disease patients on dialysis who truly need extra iron. In these cases, iron is carefully prescribed and monitored through blood tests. Problems arise when iron is taken without knowing the body's real needs. The key rule is simple but critical. Iron should only be taken after blood testing and under medical guidance. Taking iron just in case is not harmless. For your kidneys, it is a risky habit that can quietly increase inflammation, worsen kidney damage, and speed up the path toward chronic kidney disease without giving you any clear warning signs. 4. Calcium. Now let's talk about calcium. Calcium is often seen as a safe nutrient. People associate it with strong bones, healthy teeth, and good muscle function. And that is true. Calcium is essential for life. But here is what many people do not realize. Too much calcium, especially when taken the wrong way, can become a serious threat to kidney health. When calcium intake is higher than what the body actually needs, the extra calcium has to go somewhere. Your kidneys are responsible for removing it through urine. This raises the concentration of calcium in the urine, which creates the perfect environment for kidney stones to form. According to medical research published in journals like the New England Journal of Medicine and Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology, high urinary calcium is one of the strongest risk factors for recurrent kidney stones. These stones do not just cause pain. Over time, they injure kidney tissue and reduce the kidney's ability to filter waste efficiently. Excess calcium can also build up directly inside the kidneys. Doctors call this condition nephrocalcinosis, which means calcium deposits form in kidney tissue itself. When this happens, healthy kidney structures slowly become damaged and inflamed. The kidneys are forced to work harder to maintain balance, which increases internal stress and accelerates tissue injury. Over months or years, this process can lead to permanent scarring and a gradual decline in kidney function. Scientific evidence clearly shows that people with long-term high calcium intake face a higher risk of repeated kidney stones, reduced filtration efficiency, and chronic kidney scarring. In vulnerable individuals, especially those with dehydration, existing kidney disease, or certain metabolic conditions, excess calcium can even increase the risk of kidney failure. What makes this especially dangerous is that early damage often causes no clear symptoms. Many people do not realize there is a problem until imaging tests or blood work reveal reduced kidney function. It is important to understand that calcium itself is not the enemy. Calcium supplements are very helpful and medically necessary for people with osteoporosis, vitamin D deficiency, and certain postmenopausal conditions. In these cases, calcium is carefully prescribed and balanced based on individual needs. The real danger comes from overuse. Many people take calcium supplements daily without testing, combine them with high doses of vitamin D, and drink too little water. This combination greatly increases calcium absorption and concentrates it in the urine, placing extra stress on the kidneys. Kidney specialists often warn that more is not always better. Taking calcium without medical guidance, especially for long periods, can quietly harm the kidneys while giving a false sense of protection. Proper testing, correct dosing, and adequate water intake are critical. Without these safeguards, calcium, something meant to support health, can slowly become a hidden poison that damages the kidneys day after day. Today, you've seen something very important. The biggest threats to your kidneys are not always strong chemicals or obvious toxins. Many times they are everyday things you believe are safe. Painkillers taken too often, too much salt hidden in daily food, iron supplements used without testing, and excess calcium taken the wrong way. All of these can slowly damage your kidneys without pain or warning. The kidneys are quiet organs. They don't complain early, and by the time symptoms appear, a large part of kidney function may already be gone. The good news is this: most of these hidden poisons are preventable. Small changes, better awareness, and proper medical guidance can make a huge difference. Protecting your kidneys is not about fear. It's about understanding what you put into your body every single day. If this video helped you see kidney health in a new way, please subscribe to the channel for more simple, clear, and honest health information. If you have questions, concerns, or want a topic explained in an easy way, leave a comment below. I'm here to help. And if you care about your kidneys, share this video with someone you love. It could protect their health before it's too late. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.